Hello Wizards, this is Only One Link from Oklahoma City, and today I'm diving into the world of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. And like some of my other videos, I'm going to cover a lot of topics in a very short amount of time. First off, everyone really wants to know how in the world did I hit level 30 so fast. Well, I'm not going to hold it back to the end of the video, I'm going to show it to you guys right now. Here I'm going to show a split screen of my 30-minute grind at twice the speed. And in this 30-minute grind, you're going to see that I used a double XP brain elixir. And during this 30 minutes, you're going to see that I racked up a little bit over 20,000 XP. This is accomplished by what I call Twilight Hours. Twilight Hours are basically the 2 hours as soon as your game goes to nighttime and 2 hours before the game goes back into day. So basically it's 2 hours right after sunset and 2 hours before sunrise. And during these 2 hours, magical horned serpents will actually come out to play. Horned serpents will actually give you 500 XP for each defeat and 1000 XP if you're running a brain elixir. These horned serpents will actually cost you a lot of potions if you're at low levels, but if you're at higher levels, they're about a 3-hit kill. And during this video, I rack up about 18 of them within half an hour. So that's about 18,000 XP. Along with my port keys and other random quests along the way, it adds up about to over 20,000 XP. I discovered this on my first few days of play and noticed that they were showing up at the same time every day. Then I checked that they were staying around for about 2 hours after the game goes dark. Then on the 4th day, I was wondering if they were showing up for sunrise as well, and lo and behold, before sunrise, they were showing up. So I started to track them during sunrise and sunset, and to see how much XP I can actually extract from them. The most I was able to extract them really is around 20,000 per half an hour. And then on the low end, if I couldn't find that many, it's about 15,000 XP per half an hour. So it's about 60 to 80,000 XP during the 2 hours if you're using a brain elixir. So there you go guys, if you guys are chasing XP and or levels, there's the XP and level portions of the video. And for some of us other wizards who are not masters of the game yet, I'm going to show you guys 2 other ways how to amass lots of XP in a short amount of time and complete game mastery and item bag mastery and how to play efficient as possible. I'm also going to leave this video up because I'll be referencing this video a lot, because even though this video is playing at 2 times the speed, even if it was at regular speed, it'll look like I'm playing the game really fast. And for those who love to dissect videos, I would love to know exactly how much XP I earned in this 30 minutes. So if you guys want to put that in the comments, I would love to see that. So for this walkthrough, and in an effort to save time, I will not be covering the self-explanatory things like friendship and your ministry ID. However, what we are going to cover is your suitcase, and this is the part you're going to interact most with in your game. First, I'm going to start out with the most painful part of the game is the stuff you can buy. If you're a free-to-play player, then no, you would not be buying any of this stuff. However, if I could do it all over again, I'd be a free-to-play player because most of everything in this game is actually provided for you. And everything I've accomplished could have been done without spending a penny on the game, which tells you by design, this is actually a great game for free-to-play players. However, I did spend $40 on all the day 1 packages, and I spent it all on these vault extensions here. Don't get me wrong, even though the vault extensions are great, it was actually designed for the long game. For the short game, it's not really required. Okay, let me explain. Currently at level 30, I do not need an increase in ingredients, potions, or seed and water capacity. And as soon as I get into the item storage portion of the video, you'll understand why. This part here is the only part that's worth purchasing inside the Dragon Alley, is the energy capacity. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, you'll actually see I have 195 energy. If you were to use only the in-game coins that they provide for you, you could easily hit 195 or over 200 just using the in-game coins. Because that's the only thing you need to do is buy spell energies, because that's how you do a longer grind. Next here, we're going to jump into potions, because potions is actually the second most important thing in this game. The reasons why it's so important is the items required to brew these potions are the same items you're holding in your box. So if you don't need an item to brew a potion, then you shouldn't have it in your box. 99% of the time, I am brewing a healing potion. If I'm not brewing a healing potion, that means I ran out of items to brew healing potions, and I'll be brewing the Estimulo potion instead. And the reason why I brew these potions in excess is these potions alone will actually earn me more coins and help me progress in the game. None of the other potions will actually do that, short term. And this here is for those who are not aware, you can actually cut 15% off of your brewing time if you put in the master note codes. Each potion actually does have a master note code that will cut down 15% of the time to brew. This right here is the healing potion, so you can use it for your healing potions. Here we're gonna jump into the fun part of the video. It would be our vault. And very much like Pokemon Go, everyone has a problem with item bag storage management. Well, I'm gonna teach you guys how to have proper management, and actually you won't need as much storage as you think you do. You do not need 2,000 Pokemon storage because you only keep about 200 real Pokemon. Deep down, everyone is a hoarder, so I'm gonna cut that hoarding problem right here. First off, the only seeds you need to keep are wormwood seeds. And the reason why you need to keep wormwood seeds is healing potions actually require wormwood herb to actually brew the potions. And since wormwood herb can only be grown, this is where you actually need to plant the seed. You should not be planting any other herbs other than wormwood or snowdrop. The reason why is they're only 1 hour long before harvest. That way, everyone else can actually plant as much as I can so they can actually earn more coins for actually the achievement of planting things in greenhouses. And you're gonna find out in a bit, you're not gonna be able to use anything other than wormwood for most of your potions anyways. Hypothetically, if you were to plant something that takes 24 hours to harvest, are you really gonna be there 24 hours from now just to harvest? No, you're just planting stuff there just so that somebody else can actually earn it later on. And trust me, no one needs anything other than wormwood right now. So going back to item bag increases, my seeds and water has not changed, and I don't need any more than 50 spots because I just keep wormwood and water is plentiful everywhere. Here's another favorite part of my bag, Rune Stones. Rune Stones is actually limitless. I actually have been collecting Rune Stones since the beginning of the game. I've only used probably 50 or 60 at most altogether, and I still have over 200 Rune Stones just sitting in my box. I haven't bought any, and later on I'll show you guys how to use Rune Stones to collect 20,000 XP within half an hour. Here's another part of the bag that is limitless. Utility. You can have unlimited silver keys, dark detectors, scrolls, and spellbooks. I'll show you guys how to get scrolls and spellbooks in a little bit, but otherwise, none of these things you need to buy. The game will provide plenty of them for you. If you go out there and grind, they'll actually drop keys and drop dark detectors. Like, I have 46 dark detectors that I never bought, so that's pretty cool. They keep dropping these things. They've been dropping keys for me like crazy, so there's scrolls and spellbooks, but again, another part of the game you don't need to buy, you don't need to manage. This next part is a part that a lot of players have problems with. Wow, say that 5 times fast. Is ingredients. And ingredients here is really simple. Do you remember how I said there are 4 ingredients you need to keep? Those are the only 4 you need to keep. Everything else can actually be discarded. The reason why you want to discard as much as you can is there's also a badge or a medal that gives you more coins if you keep collecting things. So, and then finally we have potions. Potions you don't have to discard. You barely get any enough as it is. In game, they'll actually throw you a lot of the strong blue potions, and then you make a bunch of healing potions yourself. All the other potions I made just for fun because I had extra ingredients that I wanted to use overnight. But other than that, you don't need that many potions. If you have 50 healing potions and 30 of the blue ones, you're doing great. And again, you definitely do not need to buy any potions. This next part is actually one of the fun parts of the game, is the port keys. Port keys actually come in 2, 5, and 10 kilometers. Once you put a port key into a 2, 5, or 10 kilometers, all you have to do is walk that amount of kilometers, and the portal's actually ready to walk through. However, you can stack all your portals just so you can do it all at once when you actually use double XP, and I'll explain that to you later. So one of the cool parts is port keys actually come the silver keys are actually all over in the game, so they'll provide plenty of those for you, and they'll also provide you a gold key, which is an unlimited key. I use my unlimited key on the 2 kilometers because I can easily get those going over and over again, but then I'll use the silver keys on the 10 kilometers and 5 kilometers. This next part is a little bit weird to explain, but I'm gonna try anyways. Here is the registry. Everything all the foundables you found gets registered in here because it went back to wherever it came from. All right, this here might get a little bit complicated. You're gonna need to follow along. If you look in this page, you'll actually see 8 of 8, 0 of 15, 4 of 15, etc, etc. Here is everything I've collected for this page. And if you notice on this page, there's a big white silhouette of me collecting nothing for that page. If you notice the 8 of 8, that's me collecting everything for that page. Once you collect everything for that page, you're gonna see an icon. When that icon pops up, you can prestige the page. When you prestige the page, what happens is you're gonna reset that page and give it another level. If you notice here, the page went from bronze to silver. So there's a bronze trim in the last one, the silver trim in the next one, and then I have to recollect everything on that page. The reason for this is every time you collect a creature on that page, you'll get 1 point for nothing, 2 points for bronze, 3 points for silver. And then the points will go right here. And then every time that box actually fills up, the chest will open, you'll actually get a bunch of scrolls for your profession. So so you can actually advance all your skill trees. Next is profession, but I think I do have to cut this video short because I would like this video to get out in time for our East Coast friends to actually take advantage of Twilight Hour. So if you guys are gonna go up for Twilight Hour, please let me know in the comments how well you guys did. If you're low levels, let me know how many you were able to accomplish and how many potions they actually cost you. If you use my techniques, great. Feel free to subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'm gonna get that second video. I'm working on that second video tonight and get it out for you by tomorrow, so you guys can all become master wizards. And I'll see you guys in the next one.